Hey there! Are you ready to celebrate Japan, Asian American, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month? I know I am. I have such strong ties to my birthplace, Japan, so this has a special significance for me. That's why I've decided to highlight what I think are some of the best restaurants serving Asian cuisines here in the USA. Stay tuned, because I am sure you're going to be wanting to make a few dinner reservations. Asian American and Pacific Islander, also known as AAPI, Heritage Month, is a perfect excuse to celebrate some of my favorite foods. So I'm going to start in Honolulu because I just love Hawaii. Did you know that Honolulu has a greater percentage of people with Asian heritage than any other city in the US? This is why Hawaiian cuisine is so heavily influenced by countries like China, Japan, and the Philippines. The Japanese influence is perhaps most obvious and arguably most delicious in poke, the colorful, flavorful dish of seasoned dressed cubes or slices of raw fish. Poke is having its moment on the mainland right now, but one of the best places to eat it in Honolulu is Ono Seafood. The to-go bowls of poke are always fresh and usually glistening with a sweet ginger shoyu sauce. Now, let's go to the Philippines. Another fun fact is that more Filipinos live in Southern California than anywhere else in the US in Los Angeles. One of the most popular spots is called Dollar Hits. Here is very fun. Diners are encouraged to grill their own skewers of Filipino BBQ on outdoor charcoal grills. And this spot, which started as a food truck about 10 years ago, continues to expand. Going back to the west, San Francisco is home to one of the country's largest and most historic Chinatowns. That said, the place I want to highlight is in the heart of Chinatown, Mr. Ju's. This self-described contemporary Chinese-American restaurant is the only Michelin-starred restaurant in Chinatown. It is also a James Beard Award winner, and believe me when I say that this place is deserving of its accolades. Chef-owner Brandon Ju's tasting menu is pricey but worth it. This creative seasonal fare features communal entrees like whole crispy black cod buried in chilies and mushu mushrooms. Like many of the large West Coast cities, Seattle is home to several AAPI communities. I tend to like all the food I've had in this tasty coastal city, but one of my favorite places to eat when I'm in town is Korean Tofu House. This bustling spot has been in business for over 15 years. Carnivores, don't worry. You can get beef, pork, and other meats here in addition to tofu. But as you might have guessed, I come here for the latter, especially the warm, comforting, soft tofu soup. Now, let's talk about Vietnamese food. Cajun food has been a part of Houston's food culture for decades, and Vietnamese immigrants have been flocking to Greater Houston since the 1970s. This cultural intersection has birthed a fiery fusion food, Viet Cajun. Think crawfish seasoned with basil and lemongrass, served alongside steaming bowls of pho. One of the best places to enjoy both dishes is the aptly named Crawfish and Noodles. Chef owner Trong Nguyen is a recent James Beard Award finalist. I predict that this particular combo will soon sweep the country. Then, going back to my current hometown of New York City, I want to highlight that it has the largest Indian population in the US and, consequently, some of the best Indian food in the country. One of my favorite spots is located in a temple basement in Queens. Temple Canteen, run by the Hindu Temple Society of North America, started in 1993. Initially, it prepared food for offerings and hungry worshippers, but after word spread about how good that food was, it opened to the public. This very affordable canteen specializes in classic South Indian dishes, and since many of the items here are vegan, you can find me here quite often. Of course, you don't have to travel to any of these cities to appreciate Asian Pacific Islander food and culture. Try finding an awesome spot near you. Or, for an even cheaper option, check out one of my many Asian-inspired recipes and celebrate with your friends. If you like this video and want to know more, visit cookingwithjade.com. See you next time.